That's the model I'm going to present for you here today. This is what I experienced as the model of the universe. People have different models here on this planet, a lot of different models. A lot of extraterrestrial races have different models of the universe. But the one that I'm sharing with you, the overwhelming majority by far in the whole of the entire universe understands it like this. Because you hear 24-dimensional beings, you hear 15th dimensional Dracos, you hear about 8th dimensional entities. And I'm here to tell you that they all fit down in here. I'll get to that further. We enter this universe on this level here. Now, I'll just add the numbers for people who like numbers, okay? So up here we have the consciousness, which is whole and sanctified of the universe. No division at all. Because we are in a light-based universe. And when you're up in the higher dimensions, up around here, it's all light. Different frequencies of light. But it's still duality. People think the earth plane is where duality is. And everything outside of here is all harmony and oneness. The versions of life up here, like this realm here, this is where heaven begins. Here. Down here on the fifth. That's the lowest vibratory realm of heaven. Even the vibrations here in the fourth dimension, the love and the light that people experience here is so wondrous compared to this reality. So wondrous. That's why people fall for that trap. I'm talking about light that is so fine, but it's still light. When you get up here, you're going to remember this for yourselves. This is the good thing about, this is what makes my life easy. I don't mind getting up here and telling you this. I wouldn't dare get up here and tell you something that wasn't true. I have my family to consider. I have my wife to consider. I have 2 teenage boys. Why would I get up here and tell a story that wasn't true? I know that this truth is inside everybody. And I say, don't take my word for it, because the veil is lifting. And the veil is lifting very quickly. And there's multitudes on the planet that already know this. We entered the universe on this level. And we integrated and calibrated our essence. When you enter a reality, a domain, you've got to calibrate yourself with that reality first. You've got to acclimatise yourself, to use another word, rather than calibrate. Might be a bit technical, okay? So that's what you do. And so our I am presence, or I like to call it my soul. I'm going to call it my soul. People think soul is down in these levels here. They have different models, right? But I'm going to call my I am and my soul the same thing, because that's how I experience my essence. And I call it the nursery of the souls, because we come in here and we calibrate ourselves. And this is where you become one and merge one with this universe, with the creator of this universe. And you have this internal seed planted, which is a fractal of the whole universe. And that's what we call the Christ Center, the Krishna Center, the Buddha Center, the Quetzalcoatl Center, the Rainbow Serpent Center, whatever label you want to use, it all means the same thing. The Christ Sophia Center, whatever label you want to use, it's all the same thing. It's a seed of universal consciousness. And so once we acclimatise ourselves there, we pop down into there. And we started exploring this universe. And we're just here, we're pure energy still, just pure energy. Just going around as pure energy, pure I am. And then once we exhausted all possibilities and outcome there, we then pop down. And here is where form begins. The first expressions of form. Galactic consciousness. Cosmic consciousness. And I want to share with you that each one of you is a galaxy as well. And you are, and you will remember. I'm not programming you here. You're going to remember, because it's the way things are. You're all galaxies. billions and billions and billions of galaxies out there. Who are all these beings? Right? And then you come down here and you've got embodiments, like individual embodiments like this sort of form here on these levels as well throughout the universe. And we start spreading ourselves out. Then we pop down. Once all possibilities and outcomes are explored there, we pop down. And see, what we're going through is this process of expansion and exploration. And so we end up coming down through the dimensions of the universe because we're learning the construct of light. So we're exploring life. We are exploring all possibilities and outcomes. We're exhausting everything that life has to offer. And each one of these dimensional levels here. And then we get to here and we kind of put the brakes on a bit. Because the difference between life here, which is the realm that I call the higher self aspects, and here, the lower aspects of the universe, is a big difference. Like when you get through this void here, this thick universal membrane, the expressions of life there are so dramatic. So what we all did is it's like standing on the edge here. And we all stood there together and we went, right, you're going to do this for me here on this planetary system. You're going to play that role for me. You're going to play this role for me. So imagine the power of the consciousness it took to organise a cosmic journey, right? Now here there's a lot of aspects of yourself on this level already. When you come down here, you fragment even further. And the embodiments we have here have a single energetic centre, and the embodiments that we have here is the chakra body of the 7 chakras. Fragmentation, expansion. Now I've been to the 5th dimension many times, and I've manifested a body there. It has a single energetic centre in the middle of the chest. When you come down here and you get on all these galactic levels of being, 7 chakras. There are some beings here that have created a synthetic single energetic centre body. But you can tell it's synthetic by its vibration, but they exist down here as well. But organically, here's where the single energetic centre here's the chakra body we experience here. It's fragmenting, it's expansion.